This video is brought to you by NordVPN. Get a huge 75% off via the link in the description. Devil May Cry 5 finally released recently on March 8th, and within hours, fans noticed something strange between the different versions released around the world. The website Twinfinity was first on the scene with reporting on this, and they did a great job at investigating all of the different versions of the game themselves to try and work out what's going on. To not spoil the events of the game too much, the issue is in relation to a scene where the character Trish is depicted without clothes, and for a brief moment you can see part of her buttocks. It has however been discovered that the day one patch for the PlayStation 4 version has obscured this brief moment with bright lights, meaning that you can no longer see the aforementioned imagery. The Xbox One and PC versions of the game were found to not have this change applied however. Furthermore, the Japanese PlayStation 4 version was also found to have not made this change. This means that it is strangely only the US and European PlayStation versions with this scene modified, leading to a lot of confusion amongst fans. Many mainstream media sites have also now begun reporting on the situation, including sites like IGN. However, the publishers have currently not responded to any requests for comments. Without any official explanation about the situation, confusion is naturally going to be high. A few other points of interest regarding the matter include the game's ESRB rating summary, which states that any suggestive imagery is covered by either blood, light, or clothing. However, clearly in the unaltered versions of the game, this is not the case, which seems like an odd thing to be missed by the ESRB. Then there's the existence of another scene in the game depicting Lady, a different female character, which is also obscured by the same type of lights. However, in this instance, the lights are present in all versions of the game, including Xbox, PC, and over in Japan. It's possible that the lights were intended for all versions of the game, and that this is either some type of bug or mistake. This means that the unaltered versions may eventually be patched to be the same as the Western PlayStation versions. However, perhaps this isn't the case, and again, without an official comment from the publishers, it's hard to speculate much further. There has been a controversy over the past year regarding Sony introducing a new content policy that games must follow to be released for Sony systems. This has seen numerous games being toned down to meet this new policy, and there has been concern from some that perhaps Devil May Cry 5 was affected by this also. However, this policy has so far been portrayed to be a global policy that is affecting Japanese releases just as much as their Western counterparts, and again, Devil May Cry 5 wasn't altered in Japan, which means this doesn't line up the same. What do you think about this situation? As always, please let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and consider subscribing to see more videos on how media is changed around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching.